and welcome to another episode of Kaze and the Wild Mess Beat the Devs. If you haven't seen last week's episode, check it out here. Today we have DandyKnoxVille facing off against Paulo Bor, the sound designer of the game. Let's see if Dandy can beat the devs. And welcome to this first stage, ladies and gentlemen. This stage is called Arctic Blizzard. And in this stage you'll have winds that will either propel you forward or hold you back with a headwind. And as you can see, Paulo is already in the lead here. It seems like the dev has really got this stage down. He's using the forward propel attack to make his way through the stage. And Dandy has a little bit of trouble moving through these headwinds. And as you can see here, Paulo is already at the Eagle Mask, and the Eagle Mask gives you the ability to fly. And Dandy is also at the Eagle Mask right now, but is definitely a few seconds behind. And as you can see, Paulo is making his way through these spikes here, and actually takes quite a risky route, but that does save him some time. Let's see how Dandy does this right here. He is going for the safe route, and as you can see, that costs him a bit of time. So Paulo is on top of the beach right now. He's taking risks. He's very much taking risks, but he is doing very well here. And look in the eyes. Look in the eyes of he takes some damage there, and you can see that he isn't happy with that, but he keeps on going, and he's still very much in the lead in Arctic Blizzard here. DandyKnoxVille is pretty far behind here, but isn't doing bad, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, making his way through the pumpkins there, under the beat, and Paulo is done with the stage. And then he actually has some issues with getting this beat, hitting this beat, making his way through these pumpkins here, these flaming pumpkins. He is taking his time, and he doesn't know yet that he actually has already lost from Paulo with quite a big difference in seconds. And making his way through these final pumpkins here, and actually takes some damage, but he ends the stage. And let's see what the final verdict is. Quite a big time difference. Danny is actually celebrating, but let's go on. And welcome to Circuit Caper. So in this stage the participants will see a lot of moving platforms that they'll have to be wary of. And as you can see, Paulo takes quite some risk dangling on the edge there, but he does take the lead going through these platforms with the forward pounce attack. And he's quite a bit faster than Dandy, already at the Tiger Mask here, and Dandy now also arrives at the Tiger Mask. But Paulo is already pouncing through these pickles here, getting on top of... that was very close on that platform right there. Pouncing through the pickles, skipping one of the beats. Dandy is really taking his time, and Paulo is already a few seconds ahead here. And on top of the platform, almost dropped in the acid there. Through the pickles again, on top of the beats, pounds forward through the pickles here. And yeah, really Paulo has us down, really. He's quite far ahead already, and he really knows his way around these platforms, and Danny is taking his time, and believe me, he's not doing bad. Paulo's just doing way better here, and DandyKnoxVille is actually pretty relaxed, as you can see on the face cam. Paulo is, very serious at this moment through the pickles there, and on top of the platforms. And now it's a waiting game, and alternating between the platforms here, using the Tiger Mask climb ability here on top of the beats, and going on. And there they go, up they go. And Paulo is on top of the platform here. This could still go wrong. Paulo could still fall down, but I don't think he is. He really got this down. And this is actually quite a long stage, but there Paulo is at the end of the stage, and Dandy is still on these platforms here, waiting until he can make his way to the end of this stage. And almost at the end of the stage, just a few platforms left. There it is. Doesn't seem to really know what to do to reach the end of the stage, but he does. And here we see 15 seconds difference. Then he's actually pretty happy with the result, but Paulo is as well, and Paulo beat him. Now this stage is called Lights On, Lights Off, and this stage actually has a lot of different types of enemies that you have to engage in different ways. Some you can't kill at all, and some you can only damage from behind, for example. Now, as you can see, Paolo is already in the lead here, jumping over these crabs. These crabs you can't really damage. You'll have to make them go to sleep by hitting these lights. So in this stage there's also a lot of jellies that you have to use to reach higher platforms. But yeah, as you can see, Paolo really got this down. Almost takes some damage there from the porcupine. But yeah, hitting those lights and jumping over the porcupines. Dandy is pretty far behind at this point already. And seeing as Paolo already has 2 of 3 stages won over Dandy, yeah, we kind of already know the outcome here. Oh, actually Paolo takes some damage from one of the crabs. But it doesn't seem to bother him too much. The concentration is high in both of the participants here. And Paolo is actually in the final stretch here and finishes the stage. And then he actually takes some damage there, almost at the end of the stage. Let's hope that he can make this. There he goes, end of the stage. And let's see the final time. Dandy is pretty happy with his time, but has lost by 8 seconds. 3 of 3 stages have been won by Paolo Borer. This episode is going to the developers. Thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in for the next episode, and I hope to see you there.